VO Babble. What all did we accomplish over the last month? Obviously, John went to the voiceover conference. Cindy did nothing. Nice. Okay, she's got 2 big goose eggs. All right. Nice.
I did read your email.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's good. That's good. Well, you didn't really actually do 0. I mean, you and Doug have been kind of doing your getting your demos done so I can get your, get those 2 demos off for you guys. I think Cindy, all you need to do is
that one that was weird, and it's so funny. I couldn't find another meditation. I couldn't find that specific meditation one, so I have to do another one.
Yeah. So I mean, the meditation, and then another medical read where you were going to do.
Yes.
And then Doug, he's been working on his, demos. He's been working on that.
Right. Yeah. And I think, you got the feedback from you, Mark, and you guys, is that, it sounded like it was talking too fast, which I agreed with. Once I heard them back again, after I sent them and you sent it back and I listened to it, I sound like. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is listen to Cindy's meditation audios so that I calm down and talk a little bit slower and a little more concise. So Cindy, I'll be listening to your demos if I can and slow myself down.
There you go.
Yeah. I again, because I looked at John and Jeff's. I don't know if did you see Jeff's? Did he copy you guys on his comments?
No.
Because he basically said the same thing about the speed, but it was more or less. He said that the total reads weren't necessarily too speedy. It was certain sections of words that you would say that just ran together. They were too fast, and I can't think of exactly the certain phrase right now, but you would say a certain phrase that had 2 or 3, 4 words in it, and it all kind of ran together real quick.
Exactly.
That you needed to slow down on. And I think I sent you that email, Doug, that knocked down each of those little sections.
Yeah, you did. There was dropped down on the narration on Alaska one, a mining operation in gold, and I apparently dropped down on the gold part, and just words that were running together, E-trade and available seating, that kind of ran together.
There you go, and available seating, and you were that and available seating.
That's a Jersey thing. I can't believe you're doing that, Doug.
I can't believe I am either. I'm actually doing something once in a while. That's what I can't believe. But yeah, it's, and I think I've noticed that in the past too, when I listen to some of these, is that I do talk too fast on them. I mean, not like an auctioneer kind of thing, but it does make the words run together. So just taking my time and slowing down with the dictation and the enunciation of the words and making sure that each word is specifically, clearly spoken is something I really need to work on. That's, I think those are some things I really need to work on right now.
Yeah, that's a really good point, because I had to do that too. And it was really interesting because when I would hear it, it sounded fine to me because that's how I talk. But when they told me certain things like emphasize the G and then now I'm a little bit more in tune to that. But that's really kind of interesting.
Yeah. So I got to figure out a way to just start out and just talk to myself and just make myself realize that, slow it down. You don't have to talk real fast. You're not under a time constraint. Slow it down and say read the script slowly at first, then, and you can speed it up later if you need to, Doug.
Right. Exactly. Yep. That is it. And then also
several coaches have told me, over the years, slow down. So I think that's kind of a universal thing. It's not just you, Doug.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah. And I think when you listen to the commercials on the TV or radio, like I try to do and focus on them, it always sounds like they're talking real fast and trying to get those words out really quick. But
But that's just the disclaimer on the drug ads.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Right.
Yeah,
They tell you all the side effects. You know,
yeah,
they shoot you that real fast.
Yes.
right.
Yeah. And again, like you said, Doug, I mean, you can, when you're looking at that script, I mean, and you can do this while you're still recording and keep recording it and leave it on it. Just read the script at a slow pace, record that, and then, okay, now I'm going to do my takes. And don't get rid of it. Just keep it on as far as your demo work right now, and then send it to me and we'll play with that.
Okay. All right.
That's always good. And I did also, I guess my music and sound effects were a little bit. There's a bunny that just ran by my window.
Wow.
That's, I'm a typical guy. Squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl.
Uh,
Yeah.
the
I think Jeff said something about the sound effects in the back. Yeah.
the sound effects and music I had a little bit too hot in certain areas, so I had to I toned those down, and I did send that to you. I didn't send it to everybody else because we're still
Okay.
working on your demo.
Yeah.
So I did send it to you that I toned everything down, and it does sound better. You can hear you a
Okay.
little bit better,
Okay.
but you still have those issues in those certain areas.
Yeah. The only one that I'd really noticed it on was the last one with the sirens in the background. That was one that I noticed seemed a little bit louder.
Yeah.
It didn't sound too bad, but again, I have a totally untrained ear.
Well, I was really excited, emergency room, and I had the soft, tense emergency room music, and I brought in that siren. Oh yeah, that was good stuff. Okay, I went overboard on that. But
Cool.
at any rate, that was that. So yes, Dougie, just keep on, working on that and get that to me, because we
Okay.
want to get your little website live and ready to go.
Yes, in the next month or two, that would be
Yeah.
cool. So
Before your subscription renews and you haven't been up for a whole year.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I'm in the voiceover gurus group, and they do a Linda Bruno, who runs it, and she's the coach. She does a weekly script challenge, and so she'll post a script on Monday, and with the idea of everybody, do their own recording of it and post it, and then the people in the group vote on it, and whoever gets the most votes wins.
Oh.
Well, she did something unusual last week in that it was a two-person read, and it was an AT&T commercial, probably an audition that she'd received. And so I paired up with a woman in this group, and so she recorded her part and sent it to me, and then I recorded my part and I put them together. Then I put music and sound effects on it and stuff and posted it. We didn't win. We were like second place. We missed out by one vote. But anyway, I'll send you all the MP3 of that just for fun.
Yeah, do that. That's good. So, as my dad would have said, you were the first loser, right?
Right.
That's
Okay.
I remember him telling me that when I was in track, and I did a cross country race, and I came in second, and I was proud of myself. I mean, I was just like,
Yeah.
you know what? It was like a 10K, maybe it was a 5K. I can't remember the distance, but I came in second, and his comment was, "Great, you were the first loser." And I was like,
Oh, geez.
"Thanks,
Thanks
Dad."
for the support, Dad.
Well, that was his era.
Yeah.
He was a gruff old FBI agent. If you weren't tough and rough and always number one, you were no good. So that's the way things were back then.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He also hated it when I went into drama. So we'll
I bet.
Oh yeah, that was his comments on
Okay.
that. I won't even repeat those comments.
So I didn't know you were in drama, Mark. That's
Oh
cool.
yes, I was, that was the only way I graduated with a B average. I was in drama, concert choir, art class. I took everything where all the chicks were. So I was, I made good grades and,
Huh.
I was in drama club and, did all of the plays and, oh yeah,
B average. I didn't know the grades went that high.
to a B.
Yeah, they go up to B. You can
Yeah,
get
yeah, that's
Bam. Hey, so just a little side thing, the whole thing about slowing down, I have this book by Willie Nelson that I'm really enjoying. Anyway, this morning I listened to a song and it was Slow Down Old World. So I put it in the chat so you guys can listen to
Oh,
it.
very nice. Okay, good. I see you also put something else in there from
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's the song lyrics. And then he wrote how he wrote this song.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Very good. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything. I just need to get back on these and record these again and record these little excerpts that you told me to work on. So that's going to be my project for the next
Month.
few days here.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm with Doug at the same thing. Hopefully nothing else falls apart in my house.
Get your auditions. And I did have my wife listen to your meditation recordings, Cindy, and she liked your voice. She says, "Okay, that's a pleasant voice. I could listen to that voice." But she did say that in certain areas you were talking too fast too
Fast.
for a meditation tape.
Right.
And I had to kind of I kind of did some editing to spread your phrases out a little bit more. So
Okay.
slowing down on your reads is also a good
A
thing.
good thing.
And
Okay.
then she critiqued my music that I put on your demo.
Uh-huh.
I thought I liked the music, but she says these are meditation tapes, Mark. You have to get Hertz music. Do you know?
Oh, no,
Yes, yeah. So
I
if
don't.
it's a meditation tape about relaxing, I have to get certain meditation music that has the certain hertz in it, like the 432 hertz sound. I didn't know anything
Know
about
that.
that. Yeah, she's kind of a meditation nut, so I can say that.
Okay, good to know.
Is she in the room? Is she?
Doors
Now,
closed.
Yeah, doors closed. But
She's coming.
So, Cindy, when you do your meditation reads, are you listening to the meditation music when you do it?
no.
That might be helpful.
Yeah, that could be. I can do
Just
that.
put that on your headphones or
Right.
whatever, and so because that might help you with your speed.
Yeah,
yeah,
now I'll have to go to that
yeah.
megahertz thing
Yeah. So at any rate, so now I've got samples of music. I was going to wait to put it on
until I see.
when you
Okay.
sent me your other recordings. So I've got some different gigahertz for the different readings because you had one for relaxing and one for stress and this and that. And there are different gigahertz that go with those
Each thing.
readings.
Well,
Yeah.
Mark, maybe the thing to do would be to send her those audio files so then
Yeah.
she could listen to the appropriate ones while she's doing the read.
Good idea. Oh, good idea, John. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
I am going to do that. I will do
Okay,
that.
thanks.
Geez, you know what? It's amazing when you have a smart person around. No
Yeah.
kidding.
Well, that's what we're
These
all
are,
here for, to help each other out, right?
yeah. No, you don't. Yeah, I didn't. You don't think of these things sometimes. It's just dumb things.
That's a good idea.
All right, I will send you those. All right. Okay. So, anything else? I can't think of anything else to talk about today.
Right.
How about let's see, do I need to do anything? Well, shit, I almost forgot. John and Jeff sent them to me. I also need you and Cindy, Doug and Cindy, send me the recordings of that email that I sent you of,
The voiceover babble.
yeah, VO Babble and hey, we'll babble on next week or whatever it was. It was those two things.
Got it.
Yeah, because I
Okay,
want to, at different times, I want to put your voice or his voice or, different voices for the intro and the outro.
okay, sounds good.
Yes. And you
I
can do
forgot all
it,
about that. I totally spaced that one. Sorry, Mark.
do that. You can do it silly or serious or however you want to do them. Just do a few different takes.
okay.
John did a nice one where he did a disclaimer at the end of it. It's like it was like a combination of medical, legal, and it had all sorts of different things in it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So, any rate, yeah, I need to get that so I can add that to our podcast. Let's get some good stuff done. Maybe we could have your demos all done and we could listen to those on our next broadcast.
Okay,
Cool.
sounds good.
I'm in.
And maybe John could have some info on agents that he's contacted. Oh, and you know what? And we wasted time. I was going to talk to you about that callback that I had from Rachel at,
Oh, yeah.
at Big Fish Talent. And I've never had anything like that before. So it was kind of different. And I thought, man, I think I might have this one locked up. But I haven't heard anything since I did that callback recording.
And that was a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a nice gig. I think it paid like $2,500. You know, of course they would take their commission, but it was a nice gig. It was a 30-second commercial, and you know, I mean, it was just like, wow. And then they sent this thing back and said, hey, you know, we want you to read it per the timing on the video. You know, here's the video and this and that. And I thought, oh, cool. You know, this is something new.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe there was somebody else that they liked the timing better, or they liked how they hit things.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't you reach out to your agent and say, hey, I'm just following up whatever happened about this thing.
Yeah, I'm leery about doing that. I know a lot of agents don't like that. Either you hear back from them or you don't.
Okay. Well, but the thing is, it was a call back. So
Yeah. I could.
maybe they're still thinking about it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Was it with Big Fish?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, reach back out to Rachel. She's pretty nice.
Yeah, she is. I know.
I mean, because she's in Colorado. I did some training with her. She's a musician as well as a voiceover person. She sings, and yeah, she's really nice, I think.
Yeah. No, she is. It's true. I don't want to push buttons and get somebody pissed off and say, no, don't bother me. You know what? I'm gonna take you off the list.
She won't do that. I doubt that.
Is that that's the person you gave me the name for, Cindy?
What was that? Yeah, Rachel Alina. I think she's called by a different. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I reached out to her one time and sent a recording, and she said, I don't have anything for your voice, and get back to me in 6 months or something. But then I never didn't do anything.
That sounds familiar.
Okay. Yeah, but she seemed like a nice lady.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, well. All right, gang.
Okay, take care.
Carry on.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. We'll babble on next week.